Hello.
Sam, hi.
Hello.
Look at you in your outer space fort.
Yes. Yeah, this is sick. This is like, I'm going to keep this set up, I think.
I am very excited to know what's going on in here. But first of all, Sam from the Jungle Giants, welcome to OPPO Under the Covers. This is our little up close and personal series of talking to some of Australia's favourite artists, getting you to perform acoustically, which you haven't done in years and years and years, almost a decade.
I'm freaking out.
We're doing fan questions and comments as well, so please start typing and I'll look out for those. And the whole thing shot on the brand new OPPO handset, which looks amazing, the Find X2 Pro. And as well as that, a cover which, Sam, might make us cry, right?
That's the goal. That's definitely the goal.
That's why we're here. So where are you at the moment?
I'm in my studio right now, and OPPO hooked up this awesome like little space tent thing. So I feel pretty like weirdly comfortable in here because this is just like where I spend most of the hours of the day in this dark setting. So it feels good.
You're in your studio in Melbourne?
In Melbourne. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we feeling? Are we ready to just get stuck into
I'm excited. I mean, like this, I've never really done much acoustic stuff, but this feels right, and I'm really excited to be playing a gig. It's been a little while.
Okay, gig us out, Sam. What Jungle Giants hit are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with She's a Riot, a classic, an oldie, but a goodie. All right.
I found you here right beside me, saying all the things you never done. There's not much time and less to say. Oh please, just come away. You could be my lady, and we'll walk the streets for no reason, maybe just till you see you won't be so lonely. When you're with me, you won't ever be so lonely. She's well known to police, cause she looks like a riot. Always takes what she needs and leaves the rest behind. Oh, this love will kill me, but I don't think I mind. Blame it on the way we don't even care. We know we'll be alright, alright. We fall asleep in the morning light. Oh, and when we dream, we just might find a way to make sense of everything we've seen tonight. Yeah, you could be my lady, and we'll walk the streets for no reason, maybe just till you see you won't be so lonely. When you're with me, you won't ever be so lonely. She's well known to police, cause she looks like a riot. Always takes what she needs and leaves the rest behind. Oh, this love will kill me, but I don't think I mind. Blame it on the way we don't even care. We know we'll be alright, oh, alright. Wake up, turn around, you're my girl. If you stick with me, then you won't ever be so lonely. She's well known to police, cause she looks like a riot. Always takes what she needs and leaves the rest behind. Oh, this love will kill me, but I don't think I mind. Blame it on the way we don't even care. We know we'll be alright, alright.
Wow. How fun to like hear always the Jungle Giant song so kind of fleshed out and then bring it right back into your spaceship tonight, Sam.
In the spaceship. It's kind of nice playing it again like this. I feel like I always forget the lyrics to this song every time. And maybe it's because I'm always like a semi like tipsy on stage, but playing this with just an acoustic guitar right now, that was kind of fun.
You're allowed to be tipsy now, Sam.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna find a beer. I'll find one. I'll find this. There'll be one, a warm one around here somewhere.
Green room.
Yeah.
We were saying just before, it's been years since you've done an acoustic performance, so it's great to have you doing this. You might be watching it on Jungle Giants on their Instagram live right now. We're also live on OPPO Australia's YouTube, but heaps of comments coming in. You are in the midst of making a new record. Very weird time, I'm sure, to be making an album, but a bunch of people, including Stewie, Pat, I can see Fur, all asking for news on the new album. Give us the gossip. Sam, what's happening?
It's really close. I've been making it in ISO pretty much, but it was nearly done even when ISO kind of started, and now it's pretty much polished. So we have a new single coming super soon, and the record is like just weeks away from being like all done and packaged away. So it's going to be coming really soon, and there'll be a new single coming very, very, very soon. It's like ready. I'm playing it at parties at this point now when I'm drunk, just showing my friends. So it's time to put it out.
Wow. Are you playing this on some sort of safe Zoom parties?
That could be the next thing, like a listening party, an OPPO listening party.
Maybe you got to do it. Do you feel like the ISO isolation time has made it easier for you to be creative because it feels like there's a flood of thoughts that are constantly going through your head, or is it felt harder?
To me, it's like, it's pretty much the same. Cause I do it kind of like a 9 to 5 anyway. And my studio is like a dark hole with no windows. And it's really close to my house. So I've just been kind of going to the studio. Nothing's really changed. One good thing is that, like, I guess in a weird way, is like gig stopping has given me way more time to focus on the record and polish a couple of things that I just kind of didn't even think I'd have time to do. So yeah, I guess what's happened is it's just given me more time to really make the record sound as good as I think it could sound, it's sounding really good now. I'm like kind of really, really stoked.
We're definitely going to dive into more of that.
Awesome.
But you have your guitar in your hand,
mm-hmm.
and
mm-hmm.
I know that you've got maybe a drum machine or something for later, but you're doing a cover next.
Yeah.
And this is a weird one because we're going under the covers. And we're going even deeper meta, Sam, because we're doing a cover of a cover.
Yes. Yeah, this is like old school me. I used to be just an acoustic guy before Jungle Giants. And I would do all kinds of gigs all around Brisbane, just playing acoustic covers pretty much. And this is a song, this is like a song that I go way back with to pretty much when I was first learning guitar. And it's Sarah Siskind, Lovins for Fools, which was covered by Bon Iver, which when I was at school was like my biggest obsession. So I got onto the song that way. And so it's a cover of Sarah Siskind's Lovins for Fools, kind of the way Bon Iver did it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's feel our hearts break, Sam.
Okay. Here we go.
Crazy how I feel living without you inside this house that we built. Feels like the windows finally open, letting the memories out. Go on and love her forever. I will not tell her you told me to. You never know, dear, how much I loved you. Love is for fools. maybe you'll find me walking the garden, looking for something pure. The roots that are growing deeper and deeper, maybe you'll pull them too. Go on and love her forever. I will not tell her you told me to. You'll never know, dear, how much I loved you. Loving's for fools. Loving's for fools. Go on and love her forever. I will not tell her you told me to. You'll never know, dear, how much I loved you. Love is for fools. Love is for fools.
Hug. What a song. What a song.
Oh, I love
Tell
that
me
song.
about your love and your discovery for that song, which, as you said, was Sarah Siskine's song. And then Bon Iver started covering it live. And then they've also covered it together in a live setting too.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't know how I first got onto it, but it just broke my heart. I saw a video of Bon Iver and his band singing it on stage, and it was mainly a cappella. There was so many voices. I don't know if you've seen that video, but yeah, and then there's like one guitar, and it's just amazing. Like Bon Iver would often do these huge a cappella things with his band. So, and when I first saw it, it like broke my heart, and then I just kind of like, that was one of the songs I would tinker on to try and learn guitar. Yeah, and it's like my go-to song.
It's kind of crazy how you can, it's such a power of songwriting that you can write even from like the first lines of that song, 3 lines in, telling this story.
I know, it's such a sad story.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
I feel so bad for her. Like, it's just the saddest story.
I know.
And it's just like it's a happy heartbreak. It's like, oh, we're broken up, but I love you. And it's like, that's just like, oh.
I know. And it's like, I love you in this house that we built. And oh.
Yeah, I know.
And of course, it's something that would make you, if you had an inkling to want to make music or to be playing guitar and things like that, which you clearly are, you're someone that just can't live without it. So that's why we're doing this. A lot of questions coming in, and speaking of seeing people perform live, the Jungle Giants, a band that has not only released albums, but you've done about 1 million tours. And actually the last time I saw you was in Japan, where you guys had flown straight from Mexico to play in Japan. You've just done a massive world tour. Vanessa has just commented saying, can you please tell us some wild stories from your tour right before quarantine?
From Japan. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, oh man. Oh, the stories. I mean, because we went everywhere with that tour. We went to the UK for like 4 days. We went to Netherlands, and we popped around everywhere. And then we were predominantly in the States for like 6 weeks. And that's where like just the deep times started. We had a bus for the first time ever. And it was all of us stacked up in this bus with it was like 3 bunks and 3 bunks on one side. So we could sleep 6 on either side. And it was mayhem. It was absolute party time. And we're all best friends in the band. So we're really open with each other. And we just everything kind of, our partying turned up a notch. I had a studio set up in the back. So that kind of was another thing. Some days we'd drive for hours between shows, and I'd like be editing songs. So the next single that I'm releasing is like half of it was done in the back of the bus. And so it took me ages to be able to get the buzz of the hum, like of the back of the bus out. But yeah, so that was the bus. But there was one night, here's like just something stupid. There's one night, we didn't really know, but we had like a bunch of like interview things all set up, and we hadn't really been filled in on what each of those things were. We were just like told like tomorrow at 9 a.m. you've got an interview. And Chasira and I thought it was just going to be like a radio interview that we do on our phone. And we were in New York at the time, and we accidentally the night before, we just partied all night by accident. And
by accident.
Just by accident. It just thinks one thing led to another. And it's like 8:15 in the morning. And because our shutters were closed, and we were like, oh, our alarm went off. I was like, oh, we got the interview. I was like, Sarah, get your phone. We'll just sit on the bed and we'll do the interview. Damn, we forgot about the interview. And then it turned out that there was a driver coming to pick us up, and we had to do a televised interview in New York in front of a crowd of like, I think it was like 30 people. And it was on a TV show. And it was one of the worst feelings of my life, feeling that. So we both ran to the bathroom. We had showers. We put on our best outfits. And then Sarah did my makeup to make me look really good. And she did hers. I didn't do hers. But then, yeah, we ended up doing a good interview because we were loosey-goosey.
Have you watched that back?
No, never. I never will. Actually, Andrew watched it back and he said it's pretty good.
We need to watch it. I need to know what I'm competing with.
No one can watch that. No one can see this.
Okay, back to album stuff for a second. Mitt has said, will album number 4 be coming this year? Because you said you've got a new single that's coming out soon.
Yes. I think, yes, it'll be coming out this year. That's the plan. And the single really soon, but album out this year. So like it's like pretty much ready to go. So as soon as we can put it out. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I want more hot scoops next, but we want some drum machine sound.
Yeah, you want the drum machine.
Yeah. What's the setup that we've got there that you're about to jump into?
Well, this is like a little drum machine that I love. It's called the Korg Volca Beats, and it's just cute little toy drum machine. So I don't know if you can see this on one of the cameras, but it's like you can play it in. So I've just kind of pre-made these beats. That's me hitting it. And then I've got these little beats. So I've got, for the next song, I've kind of put a beat together. Yeah. All right. And I've got a little toy amp here as well, which is real cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready. We are ready.
Okay. Well, this one is Sending Me Your Loving. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to make this. I'm going to have to tune this up. I'm going to have to make this sound.
We want nothing but professionalism.
Yeah. We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real in the studio. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Sending Me Your Loving with the drum machine. Make space, 'cause I'm a-coming. You can ride along if you want, baby. So far, you've been stumbling. That's alright, it's all a part of it. Phone's been blowing up ever since we went underground. You know, and I know. Now we're making moves only lovers do. Lovers do, lovers do. Now we're making moves only lovers do. Lovers do, lovers do. You must be sending me a loving. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my 4-leaf clover. make my way through all of it. So far, you've been stumbling. That's alright, it's all part of it. I've been onto something ever since my mind went underground. Now you know, and I know. Now we're making moves only lovers do. Lovers do. Lovers do. Now we're making moves only lovers do. Lovers do. Lovers do. Hey, you must be sending me another. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my falling clover. You must be sending me another. Oh, 'cause I feel it all over. There's nothing left to say, girl. Oh, you're my four-leaf clover. Hey, 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 Make space, 'cause I'm a coming. Make space, 'cause I'm a coming.
You know what I always think of, Sam, when you're like rocking out on your own, especially, is do you remember once we did an interview and you were talking about writing a song and you said that you were up playing a bass guitar up on a couch, and we were like, oh my God, you were doing the ginger butt wiggle.
Yeah. Oh wait, the ginger butt wiggle. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was give every song the ginger butt wiggle test.
You need to get it. It is.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it was the way I do.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, yeah. Am I doing the ginger butt wiggle?
Well, I can't quite see, but I can see that the head wiggling. So that's a good sign. You've a tick of approval.
Yeah.
We're getting heaps of questions in as well.
Yeah, it's always there.
We're doing some serious Q&A next, Sam. Are you ready? Okay. Trinity is asking, Sam Hales from the Jungle Giants, would you rather have toes as fingers or fingers as toes?
That's a big one. Because it'd be like really long toes. Fingers are just long toes. Right?
Wait, hold on. I missed what you said. Fingers. Wait.
Oh wait, no. So wait, I'd make my toes fingers, but I'd keep my hands the same.
Okay, so you would you play?
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. I think that's what Trinity wants to know.
Yeah. So I'd keep. Yeah. Fingers. I'd leave fingers the same, but I'd make my toes fingers. Trinity.
Okay. Trinity's been in the Matrix, and now she's asking the big questions for you, Sam. Let's get into some more live music. Are you going to play?
Exactly.
What will you play next?
So this next one will be "Used to Be in Love," and no drum machine for this one because it's already it's such a fast beaty song. I tried it with a drum machine and it sounded weird. So no drum machine here. I'm just going to turn this off actually. But yeah, so this one is "Used to Be in Love."
Could be my little dream. I'll read you like a magazine. While we're pouring, while we're young, the viewing is easy. But how was I the first to come to realize what I hadn't done? From something like holding a gun to something so easy. Hey, hey. my hostage. Used to be in love, but you ran off. Used to get along, but you ran away. Frozen to the feeling when you packed up. You took my heart when you ran away. Used to be in love, but you ran off. Used to get along, but you ran away. Frozen to the feeling when you packed up. You took my heart when you ran away. Yeah. Well, here it is, so write your name. Leave a little message too. Eyes are shining diamond blue. Make heaven come closer to you, yeah. And when you finally come down to realize what you hadn't found was anything like solid ground, don't make a sound. Hey, hey, oh, my hostage. Used to be in love, but you ran off. Used to get along, but you ran away. Frozen to the feeling when you packed up. You took my heart when you ran away. Used to be in love, but you ran off. Used to get along, but you ran away. Frozen to the feeling when you packed up. You took my heart, but you ran away. Yeah. Ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ooh. Used to be in love, but you ran off. Used to get along, but you ran away. Frozen to the feeling when you backed up. You took my heart when you ran away. Used to be in love. Used to be in love.
From outer space into your bedrooms.
Yeah, from space to you.
From space to you, Sam from the Jungle Giants. Hey, I want to talk. We were talking a little bit about new music and things like that. I want to talk a little bit more about kind of the vision for that, because you're someone that I find quite intriguing and really fun to watch as an artist, because you know you've grown up being like a flute player and loving jazz, and then being in a metal band, and then loving Bon Iver and Cloud Control, and then starting the Jungle Giants and listening to Chemical Brothers while working at McDonald's. And it's like with each album you kind of change things up a little bit. But tell me about the vision for the next phase of Jungle Giants and things that are going to be on this new record.
I forget how many times you know everything about me, Linda. I forget, we've spoken so many times. You remember every single like little chapter? It's amazing. You're amazing. Yeah. Well, for me, with an album, I like this. This took me a long time to learn, but I like to now have like a select couple of themes that it sounds like, or it looks like, or feels like. So with this current album, I have like, it's for the first time for me. It's got a lyrical theme, and it's got a visual theme, and it's the musical theme just as deep. For me, there's a lot of like 90s influence in the vocals, so it's gone in some ways a little bit like a shanty, which I'm loving because I'm mixing it up with kind of indie pop dance house elements, and then chucking a triangle and like singing kind of Ashanti things in there. So for me, like the influence has expanded and the record is kind of gluing together in a really nice way. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't there a first ever Jungle Giants? Is this a rumor that I heard, or is this real? Can you confirm? I feel like I don't want to say it in case you're not ready to say it.
I'll say it. It is the first time that there's a featured soloist on a Jungle Giant song ever.
A featured soloist.
Oh, sorry, a featured vocalist.
Oh, yeah, vocalist.
So, a singer. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's Oh, yeah, I won't confirm who yet, but it's kind of along that Ashanti vibe. It's like I was writing this song, and as I was writing it, I was doing a low voice and a high voice, and then I kept listening to it. I was like, why does this sound weird? And then I realized it was pretty much even lyrically a duet. It was like there was the high voice. I was like, I need to go to sing this. And then I was showing it to one of my friends one time, and she was singing along with it. And I was like, we have to get the microphone. And just one thing led to another. And now it's come up as one of my favorite songs on the record. And it's a duet for the first time, which I never thought I'd do. I don't know. I never was interested in making one, but it sounds sick. Yeah.
Wow. Is that the next single that we're looking out for, or is that one to come later?
It's one to come later. Yeah.
Got it. Now,
yeah,
you're going to play one final song for us tonight here.
Yes.
And it's one that is going to be on the new album?
I think so. Yeah. At this point, I'm thinking that, but I mean, it might not, but I think it will be. Yeah. I think it will be.
Give it to us.
There's too much of a story with this one. Yeah. Yeah, that was the best morning ever.
Yay.
It was just out the front of my door. I was like walking out and I was like, what's this? And my manager had surprised me and just posted it. And then I was like, what is this massive? I was like, Grace, did you buy like a massive, I don't know, like a dishwasher? And then it was a massive box and it was full of these gold plaques. It's for Heavy Hearted.
Amazing. Okay, go.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. So Heavy Hearted with the drum machine. Now, let me just I have to make sure I select the right beat, or it could be super weird.
Remix, live remix.
Yeah. Live remix.
What would James Murphy do?
Probably something a bit more cool than that. Actually, maybe he'd probably use one of these little toy drum machines. He seems like.
And he would just talk sarcastically over the top.
Yeah, he'd just pay out the drum machine.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Everybody's going live.
Ever turned you on? Have I ever done you wrong? Have such a mighty ease? Well, let me know. Have I ever made you smile? Oh, for even just a while. Did I play or did I tease? Well, let me know. Something wrong. Oh, baby, you're so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Back when it was only you and me. And now we're apart. Tell me why, baby, you're so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Only you and me. Now we're apart. Well, I thought you were so strong. I look kinda crazy. And please don't get me wrong. Oh no. And girl, if it feels right, any day or night, you can hit me on my line anytime. Cause I love you so. And I need to know if there's something wrong. Oh, baby, you're so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Back when it was only you and me. But now we're apart, girl. Tell me why, baby, so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Back when it was only you and me. Now we're apart. Cause I love you so, and I need to know if there's something wrong. Oh, baby, you're so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Back when it was only you and me. But now we're apart. Tell me why, baby, you're so heavy-hearted like we used to be. Back when it was only you and me. But now we're apart.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. I feel like you almost broke your fort down. It was like it started shaking as you were just like rocking out.
I did this bit just now where I just tried to stop the drum machine in the middle of the song and then bring it back.
Oh,
I think it was a live remix. So
you
we'll
could have
see
done
how-
that if you had fingers for toes.
yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do that question again.
Damn it. Okay, so that's pretty much almost brings us to the end of our Under the Covers little ep with Sam from Jungle Giants today.
Thanks for having me, mate.
How weird does it feel for you as an artist and as part of a band that performs so much live to think about 2020 and not being a year of Jungle Giants performing heaps live for the next little while?
I mean, it's so weird. It's so weird. I mean, there's so many. For us, we're so lucky that we finished our international tour right before all this happened. So we're so thankful and lucky that that happened, because we have so many friends that just were about to leave and we're like at the airport and then just it got cancelled, stuff like this. So for us, we're so lucky. It's like been a completely different change of lifestyle, really, because I'm like so used to not being at home any weekend. And, you know, like, I mean, for me, it's kind of a new thing until we can go back to gigs, but I'm just kind of making the most of studio time. And yeah, I'm kind of trying to turn it into a positive for the music as much as I can, but man, I miss gigs. So this is really nice. This is really nice being able to perform for you guys and see you, Linda. And yeah, so I'm happy.
It's been so nice to have you. There's been a lot of love coming through. And in case you missed this full episode, you can check it out once again. It's going to be up on OPPO Australia's YouTube forever until infinity. And keep an eye out on OPPO Australia's socials, on my socials as well, as to who's doing this next week. But Sam from the Jungle Giants, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Such a
Thanks,
pleasure
Linda.
talking to you always.
Yeah, you too. You too. Thanks so much to everyone, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.
What are you going to do the rest of your Thursday night?
Probably I'll have that beer that I forgot to bring here. So there's one. I'll find one in the studio here, I'm sure.
You'll find one. You deserve it. Okay, thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Linda. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye. Bye.